At the start of the season, he's been taking up that right back.
For Garelli in this calendar year, a loss to Kaya 6-0 and a loss to Wantegig 3-0. Tetteh gets this one back. He has that matchup with
advances. Yalo able to turn. Tetteh looking to swing.
What a ball that is by Tetteh.
Tetteh gets it onto his left foot.
Ooh.
And an opportunity for the rebound.
What a play there by the Aguilas.
It stung the palms of Michael Antilo. It fell nicely for Richard Tetteh. They are ahead or behind. He wants to see maximum effort out there on the pitch. Great switch of play from can venture forward, but Villarreal puts a stop to that. Richard Tetteh stifled their fluidity. Out wide. King. Richard Tetteh sorting his feet out, and what a stop from Antilo.
Way to make yourself big.
Last season, Richard Talarok with that captain's armband and Cart Talarok on that right. He's been in great form as well for the side of Aguilas. Oka, as a goalkeeper, already has an assist and a goal to his name this season.
Shiraoka playing against his former teammate in Kenji Nishioka. More on that later. Here come Aguilas. They look really up for it this evening.
So far, it has been a half and half for these two teams. But now Davao, or rather, Aguilas UMAC FC. That could have been a really close with danger. Oh, another poorly timed pass there. Glenn Ramos was hoping Gadia would be there. Tetteh took advantage. That if he allowed Tetteh to just have the space he wanted.
Boom. Wants to redeem himself for sure after that missed penalty at Cebu. Diagonal from Richard Tetteh is successful. Aguilas just dominating possession in this spell.
Todong Villarreal. Playing alongside Villarreal is Unsworth again, who is critical spot. Jan Meliza almost got to do that also here. Let's just go for it. Walang warm-up. And someone leads. And in times where they end up scoring what becomes the fastest goal of the season.
Quick to cover.
Such a versatile player, So Ome. Not afraid to slot in with his center backs if they needed additional help, and he was so didn't have enough center backs or enough depth in defense. We saw that earlier this season when they were forced to play Oli Bias at center back, which is far from his natural position. But I
play this one short. You see the intent right here. Long ball over the top. Palpalato got his boot to it. He's been getting the stops right here for the Aguilas. He's been that ball winner of theirs. Playing that chess match in the early stages of the game. There was a hit in the midfield. Here's the connection. Tetteh will up to drive traffic. Ran into Yamazaki.
Of course, to account for player fatigue. But it's worked out well. Here comes a counter by Maharlika.
Jinyon Kim this time loses out to Richard Tetteh. Mike Menzi was in full throttle. Richard Tetteh gave away the penalty in that first half. That's where the match really changed. Mike Menzi goes down, no foul.
Ball on the wing. Sana wanted it, but a bit of contact coming from behind. Finds a white shirt. Aguilas wants to take it back to the other side quickly, and they might have some space to do so. Interruption from Vitualia there. And you can see the game has resumed.
Talarok cleared away by Manila Digger. Early pressure being put on by Aguilas. Very seamlessly as well, despite his young age.
It's good to see these young players shine as well, especially in the side for Manila Digger.
Tetteh with the diagonal.
The players on the 1v1s, but Aguilas doing well.
Left side.
This is definitely something that you'd want to see if you are Coach Suzuki. Even though your team is down 6-2, you're still putting up a good shape defensively, chasing out.
You can see him in the build-up, really trying to get involved in the first phase. Justin Peña. Now we'll head on over to
Love the game before we head into halftime.
Richard Tetteh. Emphatically putting that one away. Long-range effort Antilio with a punch out, but it has fallen very kindly to Richard Tetteh, who rifles that one in to an empty net.
Richard Tetteh, I'd say one of his key traits on display here is his ability to find himself on the right place at the right
Celebrations, but Isa Diallo and JV Caloocaran have gone off for Palpalatok and Ibrahim Adamu. Like-for-like changes, but Coach Bing will hope for a little bit more into each other. Palpalatok, Cart Talarok, it's Richard Talarok.
I'm afraid.
Tine Barlid. The left back for tonight also does play in midfield from time to time. Another switch.
Some options as well. Talarok, Pickering, Amita. So there are a lot of cards that they're yet to play.
But here's Tetteh now. Buries another one to make it 2-0.
And Kaya has just been unable to stop that. Aguilas finding a way through their relentlessness.
They are celebrating this one because it's a result they desperately need. Their backs will be further against the wall if they do not back the result here. But what a through ball to set up that goal from Richard Tetteh. Take a look at this one with our Quad Vision replay brought to you by Upstream Sports TV.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. You don't look for the second pass. You take it on your lonesome. And look at what it's done. Take it first time.
Instincts. And like you said, it all boils down to quality, because you can have as many chances as you can get, but if you don't put them away, it's not going to climb.
For Coach Bing Colina, you hope that's not something that's playing on the minds of his players out there on the pitch. Hunger to get to that ball. Aguiamang gets it to Hiraishi. Hiraishi has it taken away. Tetteh. Villarreal. Peña can get it forward. That draws a bit of attention to his counterpart today for Aguilas UMAC. Justin Peña, equally with a great range of passing.
Playing their AFC Challenge League semi-final leg 2 match right here on Thursday. So it's 1-1 actually for
The bench, they're still able to effectively run down these wings, and the midfielders are doing just as good a job of getting the ball straight to them to create more and more dangerous attacks.
Talarok with a lovely pass. Fujihara. Been treated with a lovely appetizer.
And in the end, that is exactly what they're looking for.
More than happy to snap up those opportunities.
Speaking of which, here he comes again, orchestrating play down the midfield, finding his guys just like
So one to gig side.
just now a blend of pace and power. He doesn't look like it from afar, but if you get up close to that guy, he's a pretty stocky dude. It's good to see him putting in hard work.
He will retreat. Tetteh.
Nano Amita is asking for the ball. He wants to start the play. Coom.
React to it, but hopefully not to the point where they're going to be sent off.
Richard Tetteh. Through ball, looking for Peña. No offside flag. Slice through. Maharlika here. Look how easily they found Peña.
Like a knife through butter.
Now Aguilas could catch, but only until that interception. And again, for the leadership of the championship. And right now, Davao is a full. A bit of contact from two same team players in white.
Score the go-ahead goal just a few minutes after. And then right after halftime, another really good time to get a goal. Kenji Nishioka adding the
Crosses in. Opportunity here.
Tactical adjustments, the 1-2s on that left-hand side. And Tetteh again giving a great ball for the players inside the box.
Opportunity to run at the left back. Here's going to get his chance. The transition to becoming head coach, but he's been loving life at the moment.
Unsworth. He's from with at least one clean sheet in this season. You obviously want more.
Just didn't catch it the way he was hoping, but why not?
Actually, plays coming in from the flanks. Tetteh gives that one perfectly.
Even if we are here in the grandstand, ramdam ko yun sa crossbar. But going back again with what we were saying, pasok na yung kaya.
The line. Linesman was spot on that. Remaining teams of the bottom half to catch up to who is going to drop. So, in a way,
seconds to go in this first half. And Aguilas looking to sign off on a high here before the break. And that could be it here for the first half. Why not? Marcus Haber, the intended target. Set pieces showing it could be a way back for Aguilas. They're causing a bit of trouble every chance. I think he jumped ship alongside Daisuke Sato to one to gig.
Right, you are, Jane Omei.
And Ed Lisava on the call. Shiraoka. Tetteh. Yamamoto with a lovely turn. One to gig. Not getting tempted into getting out of their shape.
Richard Tetteh doing a fantastic job so far at center back. Remember, he's not a natural center back. He is a 6 by nature.
They swing it. Richard Tetteh. at Kaya, Aguilas, and Stallion.